Hello. So if you just stumbled across this message, we already did a short and I pulled on a couple cards to see what I'm going to pull on, and what came out is Porcupine Innocence, free yourself of guilt and shame in reverse. So I feel like you are doing that. Someone had a lot of guilt and shame of something. They're releasing that because they're off to their destiny. They're being handed a key from spirit, I feel like. Something that's going to fulfill them. I feel like you're bossing up. Maybe you're going into a boss leadership position. Your finances are getting better. And you're off to some sort of peace, fulfillment, peace. So that's good. So porcupine normally would mean, it was in reverse. So see the world through the eyes of a child, trusting your inner mother. What? Trusting your inner mother and father to be there whenever you need them. Protection is available when you need it. Funny, because it's protection right here came out. So feel safe in expressing yourself in all different ways you wanted to. There's boldness in innocence and no need to hide behind the childhood guilt of perceived misdeeds or be consumed with shame about revealing your true self. So maybe you were holding on like holding your true self, like you weren't showing people the real you. Release any guilt over your behavior. So maybe some of you guys behaved irrationally at some point, or just out of character for yourself. Maybe some of you guys were partying and said some shit that you regret, or just behavior, shit like that. It could be anything. And now you're feeling shame. Or just the way you reacted to a situation. It's telling you to release that. There's no need to be resentful either, victimized, or arrogant toward anyone else either. So don't be like that either. Release any resentment too. And also guilt for yourself and shame. Don't have either of those energies, because you're off to your destiny. Others may cause you to prickle, but truly most of what they say or do is harmless and not a threat. So be joyful and grateful, and let everything you do be done with complete abandon. Dance, laugh, sing, and be free again, just like you were on the day you were born. Some of you guys are stepping into your destiny. There's something going on, like you need to release any resentment you had, any guilt, shame. Maybe you acted out of character and you think about this, you dwell on this. You also have anger towards people. Release any of that, because you are off to your destiny and your fulfillment. You're bossing up. You need to have courage as you go. You are protected. You're going towards more peace, being more mature these days. Maybe some of you guys retirement. So what do we need to know about this situation? One more card from these. Rejection. Through the sting of being left out, we discover our inner worth. So maybe some of you guys were rejected. Maybe that's why, I don't know, maybe it caused you to act out of character or something. Maybe some of you guys aren't having, it says, faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. So maybe some of you guys are just not having faith in yourself. Suspicion, doubt, mistrust. Maybe you have a lot of doubts about yourself, or just don't trust others. I don't know. Why is porcupine here? What is this guilt? Yeah, you're protecting yourself. A need for protection. Something went on with a soulmate, a soul connection. So I don't know if you were feeling you needed to protect yourself from them. Why is Seven of Wands here? Explain the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're listening to your intuition, you're protecting yourself. What is Four Cups here? Yeah, you hit a tower. You went through some sort of shake-up. And now maybe you're not feeling happy. You're feeling boredom. you're just not happy, fulfilled maybe. Like look at, they're getting their cup and you're like, after some sort of shake up. Why is the Two of Cups here? Yeah. You're not feeling strong right now. You're off to some sort of karmic is trying to hold back. Yeah, they're feeling left out in the cold. Possibly an earth sign. So, I'm feeling like you weren't happy somewhere. Maybe you left. You left as karmic. So someone comes into our life to teach us a lesson. And maybe you're feeling like you're not feeling, someone's feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like it's this karmic. And maybe you have a lot of guilt and shame for this, having to leave these people out in the cold. Some sort of tower shake-up happened. Maybe some words were said, some fighting. It took you a lot of courage to go towards what you want to feel fulfilled. Maybe you had to leave behind some stuff. Or some people possibly, because I'm getting that with you left them out in the cold. Like look at this, they're just feeling like not out in the cold, being left behind. Right beside it is the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is a karmic. And I think they're trying to hold back right now, but they're not. Like I said, it could be an earth sign. But you're off to find whatever makes you happy. And you're protecting yourself, and you need to release that guilt, shame for doing what's best for you. Okay. What else do we have? I'm going to pull on another animal one. I'm in an animal mood today. If you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe. You did not fall upon this message by accident. You were guided here from your divine team, your soul family, that your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels. Anyone could have sent you here. So nothing is by coincidence. So let me be a way for them to communicate with you. So hit subscribe if you have not yet. Okay, what else do we have for the collective? Trust. Look at distrust, trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it's no excuse to curl up and hide. You may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. You know what I find interesting? Is you are acting like a hedgehog and a porcupine. Look at, they both curl up with their fucking quills. So I feel like you're being very protective, you're guarded, that's why the Seven of Wands came out, is you're like, you don't trust people. Maybe you've been rejected in the past and now you don't trust people. You need to free yourself of all that resentment and being scared. Maybe somebody left you out in the cold. Maybe they rejected you. And now you don't trust people. You need to learn how to trust again. Release any of these negative emotions. Don't curl up with your quills. Look at a hedgehog and a porcupine. Like they're fucking, look, they both have prickles. And they both curl up because they don't trust. There's a lot of, so don't have guilt. Free yourself from guilt, shame, resentment from others. And you need to keep an open heart still. Protect yourself, but keep an open heart. That's why this Queen of Cups is here. That's love. Look at everything through love, because that's the way to unlocking your destiny. You are protected. Who is this protection? Who's the protection? What do we need to know about this? Someone judging. Coming out of judgments. Maybe God. Yes, I knew it. I knew the Hierophant was going to come out. So that is definitely your spirit team. They were judging the situation, watching you. But they're done. And now they're with you. They're protecting you. The Hierophant is God. It's all religion, God is protecting you right now. As you step into your destiny, your purpose, your fulfillment. Don't curl up. You need to stay open-hearted. Keep that heart open. I know you want to just protect yourself and fight, close your heart off, but do not after this shakeup. And maybe you're just like, no, and you're not accepting anyone's love. Maybe they're trying to send you somebody, your soulmate or something. And you're just like, no, you're just not interested after going through some sort of shakeup. Because you let something, either you were left out in the cold or somebody else was left out in the cold. And it took a big toll. So don't be a porcupine or a hedgehog. Okay. I am going to pull on one more here. And then I'm going to close up this reading. Oh, a new romantic cycle begins. That is this cup. Spirit here is trying to give you a cup of love. That is a new soulmate. Maybe, and that's right here. Maybe this karmic has you all fucked up. And maybe, just maybe, this new soulmate could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus coming towards you. And you're just not, you're being closed off. You don't trust people because of this past. You need to open up your heart, because this is a soulmate coming in, and they will bring you fulfillment. Maybe you guys will grow old together. So trust it. Don't be so distrusting for anyone that comes towards you. Nothing will come of the situation if you're like that. So don't be like that. Okay, whoops. All right, well, I'm not taking all those. All right, well, that is what I have for you. Let me know if this resonated, where you're watching from, and if you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe so you can get more of my messages. Okay, bye.